Hello, and I hope you are feeling good and excited and raring to go, because it's the time for us to go through how you can use Plann to create a really amazing Instagram strategy for your business or your creative pursuit. So this part is really important. I know a few of you are probably rolling your eyes and you're like, oh my god, why do I need to create an Instagram strategy? But let me tell you, creating an Instagram strategy is absolutely essential if you want to get amazing results out of your Instagram posts. You know, you can just kind of wing it sometimes. You may feel like, oh, I can just open the app and captions just flow out of me. But the truth is, a lot of us don't realize when we are being repetitive with our content. So it's really important to have a strategy so that we can actually plan out what our content types are going to be to make sure that there's a variety and that we're not boring our audiences. So the first step in creating your Instagram strategy with Plann is, of course, opening the Plann app. So on screen, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing in the Plann app so you can follow along. So, okay, so as you can see here, this is just the Plann account that I'm looking after, which is Plann. Oh my gosh, it's Plannception right now. But the first thing I need to do to create a strategy is to tap on the strategy icon in the bottom section of the app. And from here, this is where you can start planning out your Instagram strategy. Now, as you can see, we've got a few Plann top themes, which are different content types to inspire you, and you can also create your own custom content types or themes. So have a little think, what types of content could you create that is relevant for your business or your creative pursuit? Is it DIYs? Is it travel photos? Is it reviews? You know, have a little think and come up with a few custom ideas for yourself. Maybe you want to pause the video and write down a few ideas. Maybe have a look at what your friends are doing or your competitors and have a look at what types of content they're experimenting with. Or if you're just raring to go and you're like, Michaela, I just want to play around with it. Okay then, don't freak out. You can just tap on some of the Plann top themes and you can start building your strategy from there. So let's say I want to do an education one, I want to do a behind the scenes post, then maybe I want to do an inspiration post, then maybe I want to go for a testimonial. It's really kind of like you're at a buffet and you're just picking all the different types of content you want to create. Anyway, so we've got an employee interview, then maybe I want to do another education piece, and there we go. Now, if I'm not happy with the layout of this, I can drag and drop to change up the layout of it. I can also delete things if I'm like, oh, actually I don't want to do an employee interview. I can get rid of that. And I'll add a DIY project there just for fun. So once I'm happy with the layout of my Instagram strategy, all I need to do is click on the little add button in the bottom right hand corner and it will add the strategy to my Plann grid. Now from here, this is where you can start adding the types of content that you want to be an educational content piece over the top. So basically to do that, you just tap on the different content pieces one at a time. You can't do it all at once, I know. You just got to do one at a time. So let's go, okay, I'm going to create an educational piece of content. Now I'm going to choose whether I want to do a photo or a video and where I want to pull that piece of content from. So you could do it from your device, you could take a photo or video in the moment, Google Drive, Dropbox, you could also repost, which we'll go through repost a little bit later. But for now, I'm just going to pick from my device and I think I will go this one. Okay, that is such a cool door. Anyway, so this is an educational piece of content. Now, if you want to come back and come up with the caption later, if you just want to sort out the images, you can just write educational in the caption and just leave it there, which is what I'm going to do now. But anyway, you would just go through and keep adding your images and content over the top. You can do it one by one, write the whole caption out and do everything and then schedule it. Or if you're the kind of person that just wants to get all the content in, you can do that as well and just keep the strategy item or the theme in the caption to remind you when you go back to adding captions. So anyway, I hope you found this little section on the Instagram strategy planning tool within Plann really exciting and really helpful. Trust me, play around with it. It is seriously going to change your Instagram game.